Hey everyone, Pete with Looking Diecast here, and today I'm doing a video based on a request from a viewer. Nick882 watched my Porsche video and asked if I could do a video on the 2020 Hot Wheels Turbo Series. I thought it would be perfect, and I have all the models, just missing a few recolors, so hold tight, we're totally doing this turbo thing. Vehicle 1 of 5 in the Turbo Series and 23 of 250 in the mainline is the 98 Subaru Impreza 22B STI version. This is one of the first cars that I bought, and it was probably way back in November of 2019. This was in the A case, the very first case that came out. This Subi is a beautiful metallic blue. This is a stock release, so you won't see a ton of graphics on the sides or on the hood. The wheels are gold 10 spokes, and they really look right for this release. The windows are tinted, and the interior is black. The front and rear are where all the tampos were placed. Up front, the headlights and directionals are painted, and that Subaru emblem is painted on the grille. The grille on the bottom is part of that base. It's a dark gray plastic, and it's got some really nice texturing. Around the back, you can see the spoiler. That's molded in as part of the body, so it's all one piece. The taillights and license plate with the Hot Wheels logo are painted. They even have the gray exhaust pipe sticking out from the base. The second release of this, a recolor, came out in the F case. If you thought the blue looked good, then you'll probably really like this one as well. It's a nice dark metallic red. The way the paint was applied almost gives it gold tones, especially around the etched detail areas. And that really works with those gold MC5 wheels. It has the same tinted smoke windows and black interior that we saw in the blue version. The headlights, directionals, and the emblem are painted. They don't show up as well as they did on the blue, but they are nearly perfectly applied. The back has that spoiler, painted taillights, and the license plate looking good. The base on this version is just a little darker than the blue. You can see here the difference between the international card and the US card. The red card is that US version with the new for 2020 emblem, and the blue card is the international version without the emblem. On the back of the US card it says, "A rally racing legend, this giant Slayer's 2.2-liter turbocharged engine powers you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 4 seconds. All-wheel drive provides super traction as you whoosh towards the finish line." The next vehicle is from the E case. It's the Audi RS5 COUPE. It's number 2 of 5 in the Turbo Series and number 118 of 250 in the mainline set. This one debuted last year, so this is another really new model. Last year it was red, and it also had a Zamac release in the 2019 Q case. I actually found all of those QK Zamacs, and I put together a video on them. I'll post a link in case you're interested in watching that. This release was dark blue with just a bit of metallic to it. This is another stock release, and this is one classy car. Nice choice of wheels here. They went with those Japanese 5-spokes in gray. It has smoke-tinted windows and a dark gray interior. That's a really dark tint. It doesn't reveal much of the detail in the interior. The tampo work on the front looks awesome. Headlights are painted and there's chrome trim around the grille. The Audi emblem is centered in the grille and that RS5 emblem is just to the left of it. Check out this detail around back. The license plate says RS5, there's painted taillights, and again we see that Audi emblem in the center on the rear of the trunk. The RS emblem is just to the left of the license plate, and the exhaust is part of that dark gray base. There was a recolor on this in black, and for whatever reason I haven't picked it up yet. I think I keep confusing the blue and the black release and assume I've already got it. That's how it goes sometimes. Number 3 of 5 in this series is the Range Rover VELAR. It's number 119 in the mainline, and this one also came out in the E case. This is a great stock release of this casting. It first appeared last year, and it had 2 releases. Last year's debut card had this to say: groundbreaking styling and a rear roof spoiler combined with advanced technology in this luxurious SUV. It cruises the open road using all-wheel drive, driver alert sensors, and an aluminum V6 engine. This release is definitely luxurious in a glossy black. The wheels are 10 spokes in silver chrome. There's a small amount of chrome painted detail on the front door and on the front quarter panel. The windows are tinted. Really, they're almost completely blacked out. You can still make out just a little bit of detail on that black interior. Looking at the front, you can see the front grille is painted. If this gets released without front tampos, there will be no detail at all on the grille. The headlights are painted, and you can make out the black plastic base. The tampo design on the rear of this SUV is out of control. Best thing about this car. The license plate is silver with the Hot Wheels logo. To the right of that is the Land Rover emblem, and to the left is the VELAR badge. The taillights are painted, and it says Range Rover in between. The recolor appeared in the K case. That one's a metallic red, but that's another one I haven't picked up yet. The fourth car in this series is the Mazda RX-7. Forget about stock, this one's got some great deco on it. It's number 43 in the main line, and this first color came out in case C. The 95 RX-7 is the oldest casting in this series, but that doesn't mean it's old. This casting debuted in 2017, just a few years ago, and here's what that debut card said. With twin turbochargers and a powerful rotary engine, the Mazda RX-7 FD was designed with full throttle in mind. Its amazing acceleration and razor-sharp steering appeals to all that crave some fast fun, on the street or on the track. The first 2020 release is a bright glossy orange, and it's got a bunch of tampo painted on the side. It's got black and white stripes, and just to the left of the door on the bottom is that Hot Wheels logo. There's a silver number 7 on the rear quarter panel. It's trimmed out in black. Just above the stripes it says Mazda Speed in silver. It doesn't really show too well. Maybe they should have gone solid and trimmed it like the 7. The tinting on the windows has a dark smoke tint, and the interior is gray. The wheels are black PR5s with silver chrome. On the hood is the black and white stripes again. This time it says Mazda Speed in silver on the white stripe. There's a silver 7 and a black circle on the hood. There's no tampo on the front, but you can see a good amount of detailed tooling on the lights and on the grille. The black plastic base makes that wind splitter. Same deal in the back, no tampos, but some decent detailing, and the black base with the exhaust is showing. The recolor followed up pretty quickly. It came out in the E-case, and boy, it looks fantastic. The tampos show really great on that dark blue glossy paint. The stripes are a light blue metallic this time, and the silver 7 and Mazda Speed logo look really good. This time you can make out the emblem on the front quarter panel. The wheels are gold chrome MC5s, and the windows are that same dark smoke tint. Looks to be about the same gray interior as the first issue. The striping on the hood is that same light blue metallic, and they've gone with a white lettering for the 7 and the Mazda Speed logo. These are the two mainline issues for this year, but if you're a collector of the Mazda RX-7, it also has a couple of premium releases this year. Once in the Fast and Furious Fast Tuners, and again in the Fast and Furious Full Force series. The final car in the 2020 Hot Wheels Turbo series is the Nissan Skyline GT-R B&R 32. It was actually the first one of these out, number 2 of 250 in the main line, and it came out way back in the A case. I hunted all over for this one because it had both a basic release and the supercharger hunt. Of course, no super for me. Those things are really tough to come by around here. This is yet another newer casting. It debuted in 2019 in the mainline and was part of the Nissan series then. Punch the gas and crave the corners. 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering, and 280 twin turbocharged horsepower make this coupe a racing legend. After you roar past the other guys, they'll admire the Skyline GT-R's sculpted taillights and big rear spoiler as it vanishes into the distance. This release is in a metallic gunmetal gray, and this is a really nice clean design. The wheels are PR5s with gray rims. There's lettering across the bottom. It says Nissan on the bottom of the door. The windows are smoke tint and the interior is black. There's no deco up front, just some detailed tooling, and the dark gray base is the grille. In the back there's a spoiler and a lot of painted features. The taillights are red, and just above the left taillight says Nissan. In between the taillights is the Skyline logo, and GT-R is painted just above that. The license plate has that silver Hot Wheels logo. That's an amazing amount of detail in a really small area. I think they did a great job with this release. It's got some really good detail, but everything's really simple in terms of layout and color. That is all I have for the 2020 Hot Wheels Turbo Series. This is a great series for folks who like to collect cars that look stock, and there's a good variety of manufacturers represented. I hope you enjoyed checking these out as much as I enjoyed showing them. And thanks to Nick822 for this suggestion. It was a great idea for a video. And thanks to all of you for watching, and as always, enjoy the ride.